Restore leg strength after 50 with this simple exercise you can do at home. If you're over 50 and you've noticed your thighs shrinking, your knees hurting more than they should, or your balance failing in situations that used to be simple, you're not imagining it. You probably listen to most of the advice out there, like walking 10,000 steps a day, and while walking is excellent for your cardiovascular health, it doesn't provide the targeted resistance your muscles need to recover and maintain strength. Research shows something surprising. It's not your total muscle mass that predicts how healthy you'll be as you age. It's specifically your leg muscle mass that matters. And if you want to stay independent as you age, it's important that you address any symptoms of weakness and imbalance in the legs, especially the 4 main areas where we lose strength fastest after 50: your thighs, glutes, calves, and stabilizing muscles. Today, you'll learn 5 exercises that directly translate to the activities you want to keep doing confidently, like getting up from chairs, climbing stairs, and walking on uneven surfaces. Each exercise targets the muscle groups I mentioned, and I'll show you exactly how to do them safely at home without any equipment. I will also show you modifications for each exercise, so you can start at your current level and gradually work up to the full version. By the end of the video, I'll show you exactly how to put these 5 exercises together into a simple weekly routine that grows with you at your own pace. Let's start with standing calf raises. Your calves are often called your second heart because they help pump blood back up to your heart, reducing leg swelling and improving circulation. It also plays a major role in balance, wherein every time you take a step, they stabilize your ankle and help prevent trips and falls. This becomes increasingly important as we age. Calf raises improve your ability to walk longer distances, climb stairs without fatigue, and maintain balance when standing on your toes to reach high objects. Let me walk you through how to do calf raises step by step. Stand tall with feet hip-width apart, holding onto a chair or counter for balance. Don't grip tightly, just use light contact for stability. Slowly rise up onto your toes, lifting your heels as high as comfortable. Focus on pushing through the balls of your feet and lifting from your calf muscles. Pause briefly at the top, about 1 second, then slowly lower back down with control. The lowering phase should take 2 to 3 seconds. Keep your body straight and avoid leaning forward. The movement should be smooth and controlled throughout. No bouncing or using momentum. Don't rush through the lowering phase. The controlled descent is just as important as the rise, and build strength through the full range of motion. If that feels too intense, do the seated version. Perform this exercise while sitting in a chair, just lifting your heels while keeping your toes on the ground. This removes the balance challenge while still working your calf muscles. Use a partial range by only rising as high as comfortable. Even a small movement provides benefits. The second exercise is the Bulgarian split squat. And I know you might be thinking, I'm tired of hearing about regular squats. This is different, and here's why it's actually superior for people our age. The Bulgarian split squat works each leg independently, which is crucial because we naturally develop imbalances as we age. One leg becomes stronger than the other. This exercise forces both legs to work equally and builds the single leg strength you need for real-world activities like climbing stairs or stepping over obstacles. This exercise simultaneously works your thigh muscles and those crucial stabilizing muscles that keep you balanced. It also activates your glutes and improves coordination, all while being safer than traditional squats because you have built-in support. Here's how to set it up properly. Stand about 1 step in front of a bench, sofa, or stable chair. Place the top of your back foot on the support, keeping your front foot firmly planted on the floor. Keep your back straight and your core engaged. Now bend your front knee, lowering your body toward the floor like you're doing a one-leg squat. Lower until your front thigh is parallel to the floor, or as far as comfortable without pain. Push through the heel of your front leg to return to the starting position. Here's what's critical. Keep your front knee aligned with your foot, never let it cave inward. Your weight should be concentrated on the heel of your front leg, not the ball of your foot. The back foot is just for balance, don't put your full weight on it. Common mistakes include letting your front knee go beyond your toe line, which puts pressure on the joint. Don't lean your trunk too far forward, keep your chest proud. And don't rush the movement, control is everything. For modifications, use a lower support like a thick book or step. Always use a wall or railing for balance if needed. This isn't cheating, it's smart progression. Start with just the movement pattern, even if you can't go very deep. The third exercise is step-ups. This directly translates to real-world function, better than almost any other exercise. Most exercises work both legs at the same time, but in real life, we often need to support our entire body weight on one leg. And step-ups train this crucial ability. It helps build thigh strength and stabilizes muscle control. This is exactly what you need for confident stair climbing, stepping onto curbs, getting into high vehicles, and navigating uneven terrain. Here's the proper technique. Use a sturdy step 6 to 8 inches high. This could be your bottom stair, a sturdy box, or a step platform. The height should allow your thigh to be parallel to the ground or slightly higher when your foot is on the step. Place your entire foot on the step, not just your toes or the ball of your foot. Drive through your heel and step up by pushing with the leg on the step. This is crucial. Don't push off with the bottom leg or use momentum. The leg on the step should do all the work. Step down with control, leading with the same leg you stepped up with. Keep your torso upright throughout the movement and use a handrail for balance if needed. There's no shame in using support. It's smart and safe. Don't use momentum or push off with your bottom leg. This defeats the purpose because you're not training single leg strength. Don't lean forward too much or let your knee cave inward. Don't step down too quickly. The controlled descent is just as important as the step up. For modifications, use a lower step of 4 to 6 inches. Always use a railing or wall for balance initially. You can try tap-ups where you just tap the step with your toe instead of full step-ups. This still trains the movement pattern. Next up is the glute bridge, and this targets your glutes, the largest and often most neglected muscle group after 50. What many people don't realize is that weak glutes are a major contributor to lower back pain and knee problems in adults over 50. One study explains that with lower back pain, the body often shows poor pelvic stabilization, meaning the glutes aren't doing their job, and the muscles in the lower back end up working too hard to keep you stable. Movement specialists recommend glute bridges as one of the safest ways to strengthen your posterior chain while improving hip mobility. Here's how to do glute bridges properly. Lie on your back with knees bent, feet flat on the floor, hip width apart. Your feet should be close enough to your glutes that you can almost touch your heels with your fingertips. Place your arms at your sides for support. Press your heels into the ground. This activates your glutes more effectively than pushing through your toes. Squeeze your glutes and slowly lift your hips until your body forms a straight line from shoulders to knees. Don't go higher than this straight line. Pause for a second at the top and really squeeze your glutes, then slowly lower back down with control. The lifting phase should take about 2 seconds, the pause should be 1 second, and the lowering should take 2 to 3 seconds. Don't lift your hips too high and arch your lower back. This can cause strain and shift the work away from your glutes. Don't push through your toes instead of your heels. Keep your knees parallel, don't let them drop out to the sides or cave inward. If the full version feels challenging, place a small cushion under your hips for comfort. Try squeezing a pillow between your knees to help keep your knees aligned. Use a reduced range by only lifting as high as comfortable. Even a small lift provides benefits. The final exercise is the wall sit. This movement builds muscular endurance in your thighs, while challenging your stabilizing muscles so you have the endurance to get through daily activities without fatigue. Because while strength is important to stand up from a chair, it is endurance we need to stand comfortably for 10 minutes while cooking. Here's how to do wall sits properly. Stand with your back against a wall, feet hip width apart, and about 12 inches from the wall. The distance is important. Too close, and you can't get into proper position. Too far, and you'll slide down. Slowly slide down until your thighs are parallel to the floor, or as low as comfortable. Don't force yourself to go parallel if it's uncomfortable. Work up to it gradually. Keep your back flat against the wall, knees at 90 degrees if possible, and weight evenly distributed between both feet. Your knees should be directly over your ankles, not pushed forward. Breathe normally throughout the hold. Never hold your breath during this exercise. Don't let your knees cave inward or extend past your toes. Keep them aligned over your ankles. Don't slide too low if it causes knee discomfort. Never ignore pain. Muscle discomfort is normal. Joint pain is not. For modifications, try a higher position by not sliding down as far. Start with shorter durations of 10 to 15 seconds and gradually increase. Keep a chair nearby if needed. There's no shame in taking a break when you need it. Now that you've learned these 5 exercises, let me show you exactly how to put them all together into a simple routine that actually works. Your workout days are Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. These are your leg days, and here's exactly what you'll do. Start with your calf raises. Do 2 sets of 12 to 20 reps using whatever version you're currently working on. Whether that's seated calf raises or standing ones, doesn't matter. Just do your version with that controlled movement we talked about. Next, move to your Bulgarian split squats. 2 sets of 6 to 10 reps per leg. Again, whatever version you're on. Using a lower support, holding the wall for balance. Do your level with perfect form. Then do your step-ups. 2 sets of 8 to 12 reps per leg. Use whatever step height works for you, and remember, using the handrail isn't cheating, it's smart. Follow with glute bridges, 2 sets of 10 to 15 reps. Hold that top position for 1 to 2 seconds each time, really focusing on squeezing those glutes. If you're using a pillow between your knees, that's perfect. Finally, finish with your wall sit. 2 sets holding for 15 to 45 seconds each. Start where you can maintain perfect form and don't worry about the time. Your muscles will tell you when they've had enough. Rest 60 to 90 seconds between each set and take your time moving from one exercise to the next. Tuesday and Thursday are your active recovery days, but we're not sitting on the couch. Go for a 20 to 30 minute walk. Nothing intense, just get moving, get some fresh air, and keep your joints mobile. Weekends are for gentle movement. Do some light stretching, maybe some household activities, or gentle movement around the house or yard. The goal is to stay active without being intense about it. That's it. 3 leg days, 2 walking days, and gentle movement on weekends. Simple, sustainable, and effective for building the functional strength you actually need. The key is consistency over intensity. I'd rather you do this routine perfectly for 6 months than go all out for 2 weeks and then quit, because it's unsustainable. Here's the beautiful part about this system. Your body will literally tell you when you're ready to advance. Don't rush it. Trust the process. Some people will progress from seated calf raises to standing ones in a month. Others might take 3 months, and that's completely normal. The goal isn't to reach the expert level of every exercise. The goal is to consistently challenge yourself at whatever level you're at, and gradually build the functional strength that keeps you independent and confident in your daily activities. Remember, every single rep you do is an investment in your future mobility and independence. That's worth celebrating, regardless of which version of the exercise you're doing. These 5 exercises work together as a complete system for functional leg strength, with each one targeting the 4 main areas where we lose strength fastest after 50. Your thighs, glutes, calves, and stabilizing muscles. When you first start doing these exercises, muscle soreness is normal as your body adapts to new challenges. But the good news is that within 2 to 4 weeks of consistent practice, the first thing you'll notice is confidence in daily activities typically improves. Then you'll begin to see that your strength is building up, and the routine becomes easier and more natural. Are you most excited about building confidence for stair climbing, addressing back pain with glute bridges, or maybe just getting started with that wall sit? Share in the comments which exercise you're planning to start with this week and any questions you might have about the routine. If this systematic approach to rebuilding functional leg strength resonated with you, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss our upcoming videos on maintaining strength and independence after 50.